the night in this Buddhist temple here. In Jee's vlog yesterday he introduced that there will be a card popping up here, so you can click on it. And we slept the night on futon beds, just as we did the last night. And currently it is 6 AM. I have to be really quiet and I'm a bit tired. But for the monks here it is normal to get up that early because they have morning prayer and also meditation. And as we spend the night here with the monks in the temple, we are obviously taking part in the morning prayer and also in the meditation. So I am really excited to see it. So let's get an insight in the life of the Buddhist monks. After this incredible spiritual experience, we are having a Shojin Ryurin breakfast, a typical breakfast for the monks here. So let's see what kind of breakfast we get. Now we are having some breakfast, and as yesterday evening it is a vegetarian breakfast. So an omelette, rice, and a soup. Unfortunately, we just left the Buddhist temple behind me. It is just right there. We had an awesome and unique stay here. So it just began to rain, so we have to pack out our umbrellas. And what is happening is that there's a typhoon coming to Japan. So we are now in Koya-San. We are really in the middle of the typhoon, in the eye of the typhoon, which will hit us later this afternoon. And there will be lots of storm and rain. And after the great heat wave, as you may notice in our vlogs, we had 40 degrees or more. Now there will come the typhoon with really much rain. And now we're here in Koya-San and it began to rain. So we don't know yet how it looks in Kyoto, where we will go next, or in the other places, but we'll just see how it goes. Yesterday we were in this temple and now we're going further to the Diamond Gate. So the Diamond Gate, which is directly behind me, is the majestic gate of the temple complex Koya-San, and it measures 25.1 meters. The present structure was rebuilt in 1705. Two statues of guardian deities stand on both sides of the path, as we can see now.
Heard your voice in my head saying don't be afraid to tell the truth. Should have held my tongue. Now I'm laying in bed all alone.
You can see how big this gate is, as I'm really small in front of it. And this gate is the Grand Gateway, the western entrance to Koya-San.
And I can hardly move, thinking what I've done. But we play games and we make shades on different sides. And we prefer all the colors outside the lines.
So as you can see behind me on this panel there, we have 21.7 degrees, and it is raining, and this is really funny because we're still in shorts and t-shirts. We are now leaving Koya-San and we are going to the bus station to get to the cable car.
Like oil and water, but you and me got chemistry. And if we scatter, it doesn't matter, 'cause you and me got symmetry.
We just arrived here in Kyoto with the train, and now we are going up with the elevator until the 10th floor, and there we have a great view over the city Kyoto. It is a bit like the Roppongi Tower in Tokyo, so let's go up and have a look. The elevator was completely full with people, so now we are taking the escalator.
Customers, to keep your hands out.
So we just arrived here at the top, and now we have the whole city in front of us.
When you talk like you do, you should know it shows up on my face when you're not around. But I'll break all the rules if you hold me and you tell me all the ways, take away the doubt. But we play games and we make shapes on different sides, and we prefer all our colors outside the lines. We fight each other like oil and water, but you and me got chemistry. And if we scatter, it doesn't matter, 'cause you and me got symmetry.
So we are now in front of the Fushimi Inari Taisha shrine, which is the most important of several thousands of shrines dedicated to Inari, the Shinto god of rice. Foxes, like these two foxes there behind me, are thought to be Inari's messengers. That's why many fox statues can be found around the shrine ground, just as here at the entrance. So we are here now on our way to the top of the Fushimi Inari Shrine. Fushimi Inari Shrine is an important Shinto shrine in southern Kyoto. It is famous for its thousands of vermilion Torii gates, in which we are now, and they straddle a network of trails behind its main building. All these trails lead into the wooded forest of the sacred Mount Inari, which stands at 233 meters and belongs to the shrine grounds. So the walk here starts with the two dense parallel rows of gates called Senbon Torii. Senbon Torii basically means 1,000 of Torii gates, as you can see behind me.
Heard your voice in my head saying don't afraid to tell the truth. Should have held on. Now I'm laying in bed all alone, and I can hardly move.
So we are now here walking through the Torii gates, which are along the entire trail. These Torii gates are donated by individuals and companies, and you will find the donator's name and the date of the donation inscribed on the back of each gate, just as here, for example. The costs start around 400,000 yen, about 280,000 euro for a small size gate, and they increase for over 1 million yen, for over 700,000 euro for a large gate. It's just incredible to walk through here.
But we play games and we make shapes on different sides, and we prefer all the colors outside the lines. We fight each other.
We are now walking several kilometers through these Torii gates to the top of Mount Inari, and it is really incredible to walk through these gates. And earlier we tried to do some photos, and it is really difficult to do photos because there are so many people and it's really crowded, and it takes a lot of time until you find a free space to do a good photo, but we made it.
We are walking now through this way, and it is covered by all those little entrance gates, and you have the feeling that you're walking through a tunnel. It's really awesome, and now we are continuing our way to the top.
You and me got chemistry, and if we scatter, it doesn't matter, 'cause you and me got symmetry.
It is so hot here. As you may remember, this morning Koya-San, it was raining and we had about 20 degrees. Now here, the sun is shining, we have more than 30 degrees. But later this afternoon we will have the typhoon coming over, so the weather will change quickly. So we just went into a little shop here on our way down, and we bought a little Torii gate. And as you can see, this is the date in Japanese, and this is my Japanese name. And here on the top we have written Fushimi Inari Shrine, so really awesome. So of course there are different sizes of the gate. We just bought the small one, there's also a middle one, a bigger one, and another bigger one, and the really big one.
When you talk like you do, you should know it shows up on my face when you're not around. But I'll break all the rules if you hold me and you tell me all the ways, take away the doubt. But we play games.
So we just finished the walk. At the end it was a bit tiresome because we had this big backpack and it was a bit heavy. But now we made it and it was really awesome. If you go to Japan, you definitely have to come to Fushimi Inari Shrine. We are now going back to our hotel, dropping off the big and heavy backpack, and then we have the next highlight. So we are now going to a Meiko-San and Geiko-San show, and in Jee's video we already explained what Meiko-San and Geiko-San are. These are professional entertainers. So the Geiko-San are professional entertainer and the Meiko-San are those who learn how to entertain people. And now we are going to a show where we will see them. And in Jee's video we already explained what they are, so you can check out his video. There will be a card popping up here. So let's go to the show and have a look. We are now in the Jee district, and right in front of us we have the Jee corner where we will have the show. If you may remember, this morning I told you that there's a typhoon coming to Japan, and as you can see on this information sign it says today Jee corner performance is cancelled because of big typhoon approaching. We are sorry for the inconvenience. So as you can see, the typhoon is really close, as the show is even cancelled. So I'm sorry that we can't go to the show, but it is really dangerous for the performers and the visitors going home, because you can see now the sun is shining, but the weather can change really quickly, and then we can have storms up to 120 kilometers per hour, lots of rain, and that is why the show was cancelled today. So I'm not sure what we will do now, but let's see how we finish the day. We have now here a radar where we can see where the typhoon exactly is. As you can see, we are here where the red dot is in Kyoto, and here's the eye of the typhoon, which is directly coming to us this way, and here's already rain, so it is not far away. As the performance show is cancelled, we decided to have some dinner here in the Jee district. We just went in a restaurant, and after having lots of Japanese meals the past week, we are now having some pizza, which is really yummy, as you can see. Really good. So we just had dinner, and now we are out on the streets, and as you can see it is night and all the lanterns are on, and you can see that this lantern has here a red circle and it has a special Japanese sign here on the side, and this marks the district. So each district has its own lantern and they are all the same. As you can see at the next house, the lantern looks exactly the same. We have again these Japanese signs here and the red circle, which is really funny. But this will close up this video here. I hope you enjoyed it, and if yes, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. I will see you tomorrow in the video on Jee's channel, and stay tuned for the information about the typhoon which comes over Japan. So until next time.